Hello, beautiful people. Hope you all are doing good because I am doing so fine. All right, so I'll be talking about um, Sandra. Sandra Oku. I can't really get her surname. Featured Daniel Etim in For a Minute. I think for a minute. That's the headline of the movie. The movie is so relatable and intriguing. And I want to talk about the role Sandra played in that movie. Sandra happened to be the first child of her family and also the breadwinner. But it seems like her mom is not happy with the way she has been living her life. Her mom is aware that she engaged in armed robbery to, finance the house after the death of their father. All right, so Sandra, I can't remember her name in the movie, but she made us understand that she can do anything. And when I say anything, aside prostitution, and she doesn't like it when you call her a prostitute. Even her mom said she could not take anything that she brought because it came from the parts of she's stealing from people, and she's not in support of that. But the kicker in that movie is that she does everything she can just to make sure that her family is doing so well. She provides for the family, and the mom said if she's bringing this money from armed robbery, that she would not accept anything that comes from her. And then in between, she's like she can do everything bad, but when it comes to prostitution, because people might tag it as she's prostituting, that no, 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 she's not into prostitution. All she does is to make sure that her family is doing all right. Now, in between, she ended up stealing from Daniel Etim, who happened to be drunk after clubbing that evening. She took his purse that has dollars inside it, and I see no reason why parents should fault. I want to be controversial right now. I see no reason why parents should fault their kids trying to make sure the house is kept tidy. I mean, you're a deaconess, according to her, and you don't bring money home. You do not finance the home. You don't do anything to support the home. So why are you batching her? She stole dollar from this guy, and in between, as a rich man that he is, he had to tell his PA to look for her, and then she, you know, forwarded the pearl she stole. And Daniel was like, you also took my dollars. I mean, where do you spend all of this money on? Definitely not on your looks, because she portrayed this tomboy spirit like, I be hustler, or I know be prostitution. I know they do prostitution, I know be a shower. So don't refer to me as a shower. I just the hustle, I did thief just to make sure my family are doing fine. So in between they got talking. Daniel invited her for uh would I call it a treat, invited her for a treat, and she was like, now a hustler, they look haggard, hungry, and all sorts, and she didn't shy away from eating from the devil's pot. She was like, I know say you know if you kill me, but still I go stitch up. I loved the fact that she said all she's doing is for the family, nothing more. Nothing more. And she and Daniel got talking to the extent that they got so close. And then she said something striking, that God cannot punish her with poverty and still give her a genotype of SS, that she's a proud AA, because Daniel Etim was looking for a soulmate unknowing to her. And he's like, what's your genotype, Seth? And she's like, God no fit punish me with poverty, still punish me with SS. And I'm like, what a bomber. I love that line. And one thing about it's the rich, mostly the like 90% of the rich that have all forms of diseases, all forms of um disabilities. Hardly do you see abject poverty. people living in abject poverty go through serious, serious diseases like that. So they got talking, and Daniel Etten said, "Marry me," and she's like, "I'm bros. I not go school. I don't know anything. No. I go take marry you now. Ah, your type supposed like girls with big nyash, and it's like it's not about the physique, about the appearance. It's about what you have in your head." And then he asked a striking question that if she can engage in the family business that he does, and she's like, why not? So far said the money now for the family, now for now to take care of the family, take care of the children, take care of him, also have hers. That was what this guy was looking for, because he was on a different date with series of women who he asked that question, and they said, no, I'm a baby girl, I have to be pampered. The reason why he was in search of that was because he had cancer, and he's looking for someone who can hold the family business, more like Beauty in Black. Sure, you get, if you have watched the movie, you understand the storyline in between that. So she agreed in marrying him, and they got married. And she went to school like he promised. He helped the mother and the sister. And as time passed, the cancer came so triggering, whereby he had to leave. You get, where he had to leave, and because to him, he said he had to leave because he doesn't want his wife to suffer. So he did not open up to. I mean, why wouldn't you open up? Like, I love the love. I love the good lifestyle. I mean, where is my own spouse? Jehovah, please. I need my own spouse. I need my own wealthy spouse, because where these people they find luck like this, when me self gone, well, I believe in God, and I know something beautiful will stop. Yes, it will stop very soon. So the long line is he died, and she felt so devastated. According to the movie, she had to leave for 5 years, to get herself together, because I think the marriage was partially in lies, because he did it out of selfish reason, even though even if it was for the good cause, it was still out of selfishness, because you should have opened up to your wife. Like, why why open up to her? So she had to leave. So in between, she said she learned business management, and then she came back to the family business that the husband have left for her. And the uncle, the entitled, arrogant uncle, embezzled about about 5 billion, whether not dollars or naira, 5 billion naira. And she's like, man, I am back, and I'm back with my baby, my late husband's son. And he's like, Frederick. Yeah, Frederick was Daniel's name. Frederick does not have a son. I mean, sorry, scratch that. I don't understand. Didn't you see when she was heavily pregnant? I mean, you see all these entitled uncles. I really don't understand. Like, so in a long in the nutshell, or in summary, she came, and the co-workers was against the uncle. They were not in support of the uncle, and she had to bring in EFCC to take away the uncle, and then she made sure the company got back to the real identity it has always been. It is a lovely movie, fantastic movie, videography on check, very sharp, and straight to the point. I love it. So I'm rating this 10 over 10. 10. The content was superb. Everything in the movie was awesome. Stay back for part 2.